What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, I didn't instantly make my post-fight video because I was fucking pissed. I really didn't like the outcome of tonight's fights. At first, I told you this was a great card, and I was looking forward to it. I thought it was a good competitive matchup in the main event. And then Sergey Kovalev's fight even was a fight that determined if he would be facing Bernard Hopkins. As far as Sergey Kovalev, he does what Sergey Kovalev does. He filled him out the first round and destroyed him in the second round. And just a well placed body shot, and he knew he had his man hurt. Murder she wrote. Now the main event, Brandon Rios versus Diego Chaves. In my prediction video, I said I believe Diego Chaves is the superior boxer in terms of technique. I picked Diego Chaves to win via split decision. How it ended up was absolutely bullshit. And I was very close because at the time of the stoppage, it was a disqualification from Diego Chaves. At the time of the stoppage, the judges had it, two judges had it 75 to 74 for Diego Chaves. One judge had it 75 to 74 for Brandon Rios. So my prediction was basically pretty accurate. You know what I mean? Unless something crazy happened in those last two rounds. Just poor boxing, man. Really, the refereeing was garbage. I've seen Vic Drakulich, and normally he's better. He did not control the action from the beginning. And in boxing, there's a lot of testosterone. There's a lot of these guys are ambitious. Diego Chaves wants to earn a name with a marquee name in the States, like a Brandon Rios. Brandon Rios wants to show, hey, I lost to Pacquiao, but I'm back. So there's just a lot of different animosity, testosterone, and desire, I guess you could say. Vic Drakulich did not maintain control of the fight. He did not, like, I think all of his point deductions happened probably at the worst time. One in, I think it was a second round. Then he had another one. Then they're doing fucking rolling on the ground. It was awful to watch. Now, when there was actually fighting, it was good. There was good moments where they were fighting, but it was just hard to watch because the referee did not sustain the action. And this is both on, there are some things Diego Chaves did wrong, and there's some things that Brandon Rios did wrong. I just didn't like the way it was refereed, and that's my biggest gripe because they both fought dirty at points, and I'm just completely left with a sour taste how it ended up. Like I said, it looked like I was on the way to have my prediction happen. I think Vic Drakulich, he had like a soft warning and then immediately took Diego Chaves points, and then he took Brandon Rios points from him. It was bad. It was all over the place. And you look at other fights like Andre Ward, Edwin Rodriguez, very similar. It started off very rough and tumble, and the both fighters both got a stern warning and a point deducted because that ref did what the fuck he was supposed to do, and he let him know like, hey, I'm the boss. You guys need to keep this clean. I'm not here for the bullshit. Vic Drakulich didn't do that. He didn't assert himself. He didn't assert himself as like the parent. I don't know if you guys ever have seen somebody who has kids or whatnot, and one parent might be a real good parent, and then the other parent just lets the kid do whatever. So they go in the store, and the little kid's grabbing at stuff and touching stuff and pulling shit off the shelves and off hangers and shit like that. And the parent is not controlling what the fuck their kid does. That's some bullshit. For all you fuck parents that do stuff like that and don't control your kid, you go into the grocery store and they're pushing over heads of lettuce and shit. I hate y'all. And this is basically how Vic Drakulich refereed this fucking fight. Just no control. He just let both fighters run amok and kind of control themselves. The only time where he had firm control is when he sent them to neutral corners to say, hey, I'm taking a point from you. So just a piss poor refereeing job, to be honest. And I think Vic Drakulich could have done some things different, like maybe give a harder warning, let him know, like just really assert yourself as the fucking boss. He didn't do that. He used that kind of weak parent that lets the kids bogart and dominate and do whatever the fuck they want. And it just has me annoyed as a boxing fan because this was a potential fight of the year. Diego Chaves had a classic fight with Keith Thurman, very good. Brandon Rios has given us great wars. His fight with Mike Alvarado, both of them, just other fights. And to see this, just an abomination, to be honest. Just how it all played out, and you know what I mean. That's why I didn't do my video initially, because I was just that fucking annoyed. As far as the fight, I think Diego Chaves was leading when he was on the outside. I think I agree with Andre Ward. He never really asserted who he is as a fighter, and had the ultimate ring generalship. At points he did, and then he would revert back to brawling, which would benefit Brandon Rios, and then Brandon Rios would get shots. Neither guy got knocked down. Just the fight was all over the place. It's like one of those movies that's just all over the place, and so many characters they keep introducing, and plot holes, and the plot goes every which way. So I would watch a rematch, but it has to be under different stipulations, different rules, different referee, because I really am thrown off by how Vic Drakulich decided to end that fight. And especially in the second round, like Diego Chavez, it was a good competitive fight. Like, these points you're deducting, I've seen way worse in terms of like flagrant fouls, and the person didn't get disqualified or whatever. So, I don't know, man. I'm done talking about this bullshit. Let me know what you guys think. As always, hey, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.